episode 6 for clarifying that. I know my lowrider friends know what 6.
Engineer's hat.
But
I can't do that today.
but yeah, I think that this episode is all special.
It's cruising on the
It's a
flyer.
fancy
It's a car
cruise
show
night.
in disguise.
Yeah. Going burgerless. Yeah, they're serious about it. Hi to Burbank car lovers. On the flyer, that means that something happened.
247.
Upper direction.
Hence the next one. Great show. Went out.
Car show for sponsoring that here because they sponsored these t-shirts. We have RS for all of our like, follow, share, subscribe. Hi, I'm Motor Mama with the Car Show Minute, brought to you by Inglis Classics Auto Repair and Restoration in Victorville, and this is Season 1, Episode 6.
That's 6 in English.
Very good.
Hey.
Thank you for clarifying that. I know my lowrider friends know what SACE is out there, so we are here. Love us or hate us, we're not going anywhere. So get used to us on
That's
the
right.
show.
We're live coming at you every other week.
So yeah, this is my co-host, Vintage Rod, and he's with Rod French Promotions, and he's a great car show promoter. Thank you for coming on with me.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm all about promoting the car culture, as most of you know, and wearing the familiar engineer's hat. So just minus the vest, but we're representing English Classics here. Rebuild, restore, repair.
Yep. If you haven't picked up one of these shirts, contact one of us if you'd like to sport our Hot Rod shirts. On the back, it has something cool. We're not in a position to really show you, but
I can't do that today.
Yeah. But yeah, I can hook you up with a t-shirt and you can wear it to your cruise nights and or your car shows. But this episode is special because it's going to be all about cruises. What do you think? What's the difference between a cruise-in, in your opinion, and a car show?
Well, a car show is more of an annual event. Like you have the coming up, for example, the High Desert Fords and Mustangs show at Sunland Ford, which is now in its ninth year.
9th year.
And that's an annual show that they've been doing on Memorial Day weekend. A cruise night is more of a monthly, like Burgerlicious, which is a monthly cruise night, or a weekly. Or there are some that are a couple times a month, but more of a come on in, have a hamburger, hang out, not necessarily trophies. It's not quite as structured unless you're Burgerlicious. Then it says cruising on the flyer. It's a car show in disguise. Shh, don't tell anybody.
Yeah, Burgerlicious is a fancy cruise night. So, but they do have a lot of trophies and raffle prizes and. We did get rained out. We want to apologize. We got rained out last time. You know, we can't control the weather. But the loyal car cruisers were still there. So we did have a few turn out with their cars, but a lot of people just showed up with their regular cars and came in and ate and hang out. So that's really what the point is, you know. You go, you meet people, have conversation, have some food, and the little weather didn't stop us from getting all together and still having a good time. It
was great, and we appreciate the people that did come out and brave it. It was just a little too iffy for our friends. We had the band Frog Fight scheduled to play. Yeah. Unfortunately, with the possibility of rain, electric guitars and rain don't mix. So they are rescheduled to play. They'll be playing our August 9th show at Burgerlicious. So those of you that came out to see Frog Fight will get to see them at our August show. Yeah. So come on out on August 9th and join us for Frog Fight and our regular cruise night.
And thank you, Frog Fight, for donating your time and your talent, because that's really appreciated. So, to continue, remember to pay attention for what? Do you remember?
The code word.
The code word. So, that's still going on. So, if you've missed any of the code words, like I said, you can find it on YouTube on the English Classics channel. And you can find it on Rod French Promotions or English Classics Facebook page. And so pay attention for the code word. Big prize if you have all the code words at the end of the season. And it's that time if you have a pen, paper, I don't know, a wall you want to ride on, we are going to cruise into all of our cruise-ins for at least this month and some of them till October. But we're going to focus on cruises.
There's a lot of them going on too. You just dig into either Rod French Promotions, SoCal Cruisin', SoCalCarCulture.com, Cruisin' SoCal. There's so many different sites to find these things on, and you'd be amazed at how many are actually out there in all over Southern California. And you can usually find one or two in your area. Orange County's huge for them. LA County, Downey, Southgate, Long Beach, plenty of them to go around.
Everywhere. So I'm going to start kind of up in the desert and move to Inland Empire and LA, Orange County. So if you don't have a pen, go ahead and press pause. We'll wait, right?
We can wait.
Okay, we'll wait.
And go.
That's it. For those of you who's already ready, that was really weird. They're like, are you going to start? Like, we're not really pressing pause. Okay, so let's get on with it. Every Thursday at 5 p.m., there's a cruise-in at Farmer Boys in Victorville on Bear Valley Road off of the 15 freeway. And that's put on by the Bushwhackers Car Club, right?
That is correct. And they've been doing that cruise night now, I want to say, for about 10 years now. And it's been an ongoing thing. Usually a very good turnout. The weather's good. And it's not too windy. But they're there every Thursday night. And it's just a good hangout. Great place to go. They do a pick of the month.
Oh, a month? Okay,
yeah,
so
once a month they do a pick of the month trophy, but they're there every Thursday night.
Yeah. What I was going to say, for it to be every week, it's not bad. They always get a good turnout there. Like you said, if the weather's good, the parking lot's full.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So, yeah, go out there and check them out. And then I have every second Friday of every month, we have Burgerlicious Cruise Night in Apple Valley on Bear Valley Road. And that's from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And the next one you said is June
14th. And we will have the band, the Bone Daddies, high desert local band that plays places like the Divine Wine Bar. They play Giuseppe's Pizza over in Hesperia once a month. And they've played several other clubs and locations up here. Great classic rock band. Featuring my good friend Mark Donner on lead guitar. So come on out, check them out.
Yeah, even if you don't have a car, these are family-friendly events. So you can come and check out the bands that are playing, come and eat something, come make friends. There's raffles, there's prizes, all kinds of stuff going on. So you don't necessarily have to have a classic car to attend these cruise nights, right?
Or bring out a bag of pet food to donate to VVAPL, because that's what that show is all about, is raising money and awareness for the Victor Valley Animal Protective League. So we thrive on the donations, pet supplies, food, and cash donations are accepted. And they always have some dogs they bring out for adoption. So you may go home with a forever friend.
Or allergies like I did.
That too.
Don't get too close to the van. I was like, oh, cute. And then afterwards I'm like...
Right.
So, yeah, that's not smart. But yeah, there's cute pets out there that on those days too.
Every month.
All right, so that's Burgerlicious. Every fourth Friday of the month, the High Desert Fords and Mustangs are putting down a multi-club cruise-in and food drive. And that's at Giorgio and Luigi's Pizzeria on Bear Valley and Amethyst in Victorville. That's from 5 to 8 o'clock also. We do have trophies that are sponsored by Inglis Classics and the High Desert Fords and Mustangs Club. We are trying to get live bands or DJs every month. And they give discounts on the pizza and other specials, right? They have other stuff there, like salads and...
spaghetti, sandwiches,
pastas, all of that. So
full bar, cold beer.
There is a full bar.
Yes.
And that might account for a big turnout. So
could, but don't drink and drive.
Yeah, don't do that. If you got a driver, then yeah, come on in for a beer. We do donate any of the proceeds to the food bank. It's Our Lady of the Desert food bank. So if you want to, you can donate, or you can bring some canned or non-perishable items, and that'll go to a good cause. So that's that. Next, in Yucca Valley, every Thursday at Sonic Drive-In, it's from 7:30 to 9 p.m. They have a cruise in, and that's at 58145 Highway 62 in Yucca Valley. Irwindale Drag Strip every Thursday from 5 to 10 p.m. You could race your vehicle for $20, or you could be a spectator for $10. So that's more like a
run what
race.
You run what you brung.
Yeah, so that's cool because you'll actually get to see what these cars can do on the track, instead of just seeing them parked. So that should be fun. And they do that every Thursday.
Wow. Desert
Hot Springs every Wednesday, 4:30 to 9 at Carl's Jr. on Palm Drive. They have a cruise in. Downey at Bob's Big Boy on Firestone Boulevard from 5 to 9 p.m.
Also known as the former Harvey's Broiler and was Johnny's for many years in Downey. It's a cruise that I used to attend with my father many years ago. So that's been an ongoing show for a long time.
Yeah. Most Bob's Big Boys, if you walk in and you ask them, they usually have a cruise in or cruise night or car show or something going on. Because they're pretty famous. And next we have in Los Angeles, Wednesdays, Coffee Cruise from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at 9829 Venice Boulevard. So if you're a coffee drinker, I'd probably get there early or else you won't be able to go to sleep that night.
No.
I thought it was 7 a.m. No, it's 7 p.m. So maybe have yourself a mocha latte or something.
Don't get the double shot
yeah.
espresso. You'll never go to sleep.
You're going to want to stay there all night. Ventura, the second Saturday of every month, B&J Drive-In from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. The address for that is 1323 Los Angeles Avenue in Ventura. In Rialto, George's Burger Car Show, 5 to 8 p.m. every fourth Friday. So if you're in the Inland Empire, go to 334 South Riverside Avenue in Rialto. I like Rialto.
I wonder if that's the same place I did years ago. There was a burger place on Riverside Avenue in front of a billiards place, and I did a cruise night there that incorporated the two of them. You could go get yourself a burger and then go in and play around a pool. It was a unique setting, so it was didn't last for very long. Somebody got greedy and kind of killed the whole thing, so we moved on to greener grass, but yeah. It was different to say the least. So
you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
In Chino Hills, every last Friday of the month, they have Friday night cars at Arby's at 4767 Chino Hills Parkway in Chino Hills. That's from 6 to 9 p.m. Buena Park. And I've heard of this one, Gary's Classic Car Fridays in Buena Park. It's at the Elks Lodge on Melrose from 4 to 8 p.m. every Friday night. And I think he goes all out. So it's like a car show every Friday. Like trophies, all kinds of stuff. So that's a lot of work to do that every week. So yeah, I appreciate if you're in that area and you show up.
Well, he must have a car club that helps him put it on, and some really great sponsors too.
Yeah, so I saw the flyer on it, and it looked like a lot's going on there. But he's been doing it for a long time. So if you're in that area, check him out. In Burbank, Valley Cruise Night at Foster's Freeze from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And the address for that is 201 South Glen Oaks Boulevard in Burbank. Also, the Road Kings Classic Car Show Fridays in Burbank at Bob's Big Boy on Riverside Drive from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So that's like almost an all-day thing that they put on there.
Wow.
Yeah, 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. So, yeah, they're serious about their cars in Burbank.
Oh,
Don't mess with
absolutely.
their cars in Burbank. I went to the Bob's Big Boy cruising. The weather was kind of cold and whatnot, but they still had a full parking lot.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, they're serious about it. Hi to Burbank car lovers. In Long Beach, every Friday night, 6 to 9-ish, cruise night at the new LBX Center at 4041 North Lakewood Boulevard in Long Beach. In Redondo Beach at Ruby's Diner, cruise at the beach every Friday night on Harbor Drive. And I was just at Redondo Beach. I hadn't been there in a long time. That place is massive.
Really?
Like the pier. Oh, yeah. actually trying to get in. I tried to go Mother's Day, which I wouldn't recommend.
Bad idea.
But we were going through they have a parking structure. It took forever. Never found a parking. We parked down the street and walked the beach. But the pier is huge, and there's tons of restaurants and seafood and all of that. So, yeah, Redondo Beach is cool.
Huh.
Yeah. So I imagine that they probably have car shows on the beach. That would be even more awesome. San Pedro Harbor area cruise nights. Last Friday of every month at 6:30 p.m. Don't know how long it goes on. I guess it just depends. And the address for that is 1027 Pacific Avenue. On the flyer, it says no burnouts and no drama. In other words, don't be that guy. For someone to have to put that on their flyer, that means that something happened before that they have to tell you, hey, please be an adult and act your age at these car shows and cruise nights.
There's always one of those guys in every crowd, though, unfortunately. Yeah. But
so we're hoping you're not that guy.
Please don't be.
Don't do burnouts. It's not safe. You're not in a area where you should be doing that. There's children. If you lose control, you can hurt somebody. And drama, don't make this about cliques, gangs, anything like that. People are there because they're sharing the common interest of cars. So make it about that. No drama, no burnouts. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
I like how we just incorporated it in there.
I like that.
Yeah. Downtown Garden Grove every Friday. The Main Street Car Show from 5 to 8 p.m.
Every Friday?
That's what it says. Downtown Garden Grove every Friday. Yeah.
Okay.
They like their cars there too.
I guess so.
What's next?
Code word is Lowrider. Great song, by the way, too. So that's another way to keep it in mind, to remember it. It's a great song by the band War. If some of you were around in the 70s, like vintage people like me were.
Like Vintage Rod.
Right.
He knows that.
So code word is Lowrider. Write that down.
Write it down. Not saying it again. Episode 6. Remember, save those code words. 5. Oh, okay. So now we're going to do some highlights for car shows because we got a lot of cruises in there. I'm going to highlight some car shows that are coming up. But I think first we had another cruise night, right?
There actually was one more cruise night that I wanted to let y'all know about. Those of you that live down in the Inland Empire, the Calamasa area. The Bob's Big Boy on Calamasa Boulevard, right there off of the 10 freeway and Calamasa Boulevard. They do a bi-monthly cruise night, and it's always on Sundays. Their next one is Sunday, June 9th. And they're calling it the Vacation Kickoff Cruise. It's right around the block from my church where we will be doing a car show on Father's Day, so this will be a great chance for me to get out there to the people that attend this show, and I believe it's put on by the Past Pleasures Car Club down there in the Calamasa area there. So Sunday, June 9th, this big boy.
All kinds of sponsors on there. And if you see Vintage Rod out there, say hi. He doesn't bite in public.
And I always have a flyer in my hand.
Yeah.
So upcoming shows.
He always has a flyer in his hand.
Sponsor flyers. We always try to help promote our sponsors as well. Harbor Freight, Inglis Classics, and some of the other restaurants that sponsor us. You'll find menus inside of the flyers that we put out. So always trying to promote our sponsors as well.
Thank you. One of the car shows that are happening this month in May is going to be this Saturday, May 18th, is Barstow's second annual Show and Shine at the outlets at Barstow.
That's right. I love visual aids.
There you go.
Those of you.
If you haven't seen that around, that's the flyer for it. And it's supposed to be a big show. I talked a little bit about it the last episode. But it is this weekend. I will be there. Rod has another show that's going to be happening in Lucerne Valley. Which one's that one?
That's right. We got this one here at Cafe 247 on the intersection of Highway 18 and 247. And hence the name, Cafe 247.
Yeah, don't call for directions.
That's right. Great show. Went out to it last year. All being put on by the Lucerne Valley Chamber of Commerce And if you like good barbecue, barbecued ribs,
Yes.
Saturdays and Sundays at Cafe 247, they do a great barbecue, and it'll be going on this Saturday too. So, hot links, pork ribs, beef ribs, tri-tip, get it while it lasts.
Yeah, it should be a nice show. So depends on the area or what you want to check out. Vintage Rod will be at the Cafe 247 handing out flyers for car shows, local car shows in the high desert and in Inland Empire. And then I will be walking around with flyers at the Barstow outlet. So that should be fun this Saturday. If you have nothing else to do, come on out. There's going to be a lot of vendors too in Barstow and other things going on besides just the car show. Next, I want to highlight the big show coming up in Victorville. It's going to be on the 25th, which is Memorial Day that weekend, the Saturday.
Guess what?
What?
I have a flyer for that too.
Oh, ta-da! That I didn't know you had.
Hey.
So that's going to be the 9th annual Memorial Day Charity Car Show. And that's going to be held at Sunland Ford dealership right there on Palmdale. And we're expecting over 150 cars. We have last counted about 15 different kind of vendors and food trucks and ice cream and all of that. There's going to be 4 bands, and they're going to be live bands starting at 9 o'clock in the morning all the way till like 12:30. And it's going to be At Your Six, the Mod Rods, Just Sing, and Cell Damage. So even if you don't have a car, or maybe you're not into cars, which I find impossible, right?
Well, if you're watching this show, you must be in the cars.
Then you won't know about it. But I'm going to send this all out to our music lovers too. If they want to come out and see the bands, they're welcome to come down, and it's open to the public. There's no charge for it. These bands are actually donating their time and their talent so that we can have spectators come in and support a good cause for St. Mary's Pediatric Department. And that's going to be on the 25th. Oh, by the way, if you do register, you get this at a discount. Boom. Ooh, you got a sneak peek at the 9th annual Memorial Day Car Show event t-shirt. And we want to thank our sponsors on here because they sponsored these t-shirts. We have RS Professional Drywall Service. We have Megatoms in Apple Valley. Thank you very much. Smog Co. Forbes Graphics and Signs. Sunset Dreams Custom Designs. And Inglis Classics Auto Repair and Restoration. Thank you to all of our sponsors, including one of our main sponsors here, Sunland Ford. So,
I bought my truck there.
Did you?
I did.
F100 and 150?
It is a 2010 Ford Ranger.
Oh.
Not many of those around, but...
So, if you register, registration is $25. For $10 more, you can get your event t-shirt. We have plenty of large, extra large, and some of the plus sizes. But still $10. If you still want an event t-shirt, but you're not bringing a car, you can still purchase them for $15. So it's going to be a great thing to have as a memory of the event.
And all the proceeds go to benefit the St. Mary's Pediatrics Department. So it's a really great cause. So you know your $15 is going to go to good use.
Yeah, definitely. So come out and see us. Bring the kids. We want to make this a family event. And they can take pictures with the bands. They can take pictures with the cars. And Batman's supposed to be there.
Batman too.
So we thank everybody that's donating their time and all of our vendors and sponsors for this event. And I think that's about it. We want to thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and share. I'm going to say like, follow, and subscribe, because when I edit this, I'm going to pop those in and it won't look weird. It'll be like magic. It'll go like, and I'll have the little icons. It'll be cool. While I'm watching it. Right now it's weird, but wait till I finish.
The graphics come later.
The graphics come after.
Gotta edit.
You guys will know the difference because you'll be seeing it on the screen once they edit this. So, like, follow, share, subscribe on YouTube, Inglis Classics. Try watching it on Roku. Okay, so if you have those Amazon Fire Sticks or the Roku sticks or whatever those setups where you can stream, your internet on your television. I actually did this yesterday. I had never done it before. I went ahead and went on YouTube on my Roku app. Well, on Roku and the YouTube app, and I put in English Classics, and it shows our channel. So everything, all of these, you can actually find on there, on the channel, and you can watch it at home on a big screen if you want to. I don't know. I don't think it's high definition. I hope it's not.
Oh, no.
I don't know. If they got high definition television, we're in trouble.
But it might look pretty good on TV.
Maybe slightly attractive.
Hey.
But yeah, try it on television. And you'll have to look for them because every 2 or 3, I have slideshows there. I have videos of us building classic cars and things like that. So if those don't bother you, hey, watch them anyway. And then you eventually get to our episodes.
There you
go. That's fun. And that's about it. I want to thank you for being my co-host once again, Vintage Rod.
Absolutely. Thank you, Motor Mama, for having me on.
No problem. I have a great time. Remember, a smile is contagious, so pass it on and have an amazing car show season. We'll see you next time.
No drama, no burnouts.
Yeah, remember that.
Don't be that guy.
Bye.
Bye.